Hello everyone, it's Ricky7 Whispers, and today I'm going to do the 40 things in my room tag, started I believe by my friend MixLaura123. I'll leave her link in the description bar so you can go check her out because she is wonderful and she gives you tingles. Okay, so let's get this started because I have a lot of stuff on my bed to get to. Alright, the first item is a salt lamp. What this is just a salt formation with a little hole. Oop, I just turned off the candle. It has a little hole in the middle, and you put a little tea light, and it lights up like you were just watching. I put these in the back of some of my videos for aesthetic purposes. Next item is my Nintendo 3DS XL. You might remember this from my Pokemon roleplay video. This was the Pokédex I gave you. Currently, I am playing Pokemon Omega Ruby, I'm sorry. I'm actually not really able to play it right now because I don't have too much time. I wish I did. Because, as you know, I'm a huge Pokemon fan. My next item you've already seen before. It's my Yankee candle that my sister got for me. I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Oh my god, it's delicious. And usually when I finish the candle, I keep the jars because they're nice. Little nice glass jars. Next item is my favorite book, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and The Looking Glass. So it's two books in one. They're both by Lewis Carroll. Brilliant, man. I just love this story. It's all about going somewhere else where everything is weird and nonsense, and I don't know, I think it's like a very magical read. I've always fantasized about finding my own white rabbit to chase down a rabbit hole. Next item is a little picture that I bought at an art walk. It's supposed to be a plague doctor, or I think that's what it's supposed to depict. I didn't draw it. But you can see the bird mask, which I really like. I've always found them to be sort of creepy, and I like that. I like this guy. My next three items are going to be shown all together because they kind of go together, and they are the three starters from the first generation. I know you've seen them before in my Pokemon roleplay. Like I said before, I'm a big Pokemon fan. So this is Charmander. Let's see if I can do the voice. Oh, it's a little high pitched, so I might get loud. Charmander. No, I can't do it right now. So this is Charmander. And we have Squirtle. Squirtle. last but not least, my favorite of the three, Bulbasaur. I like him the most. Don't tell the other two. My next item is this little ceramic hedgehog. I think that's what it is. It reminded me of Alice in Wonderland when the queen is playing croquet and she uses flamingos and she uses hedgehogs, I believe. I was just reading that too. Yeah, I think they're called hedgehogs. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can write it in the comments. So yeah, this reminded me of it. I was like, oh, cool. I got it. It makes really nice sounds. My next item kind of shows the artsy kid in me, are some washable markers. And there's 12 scented markers, I believe. Yeah. This is the ones that have the black are those scented ones. Try to smell them right now. Yeah, this is orange. Can you smell? Sure. Yeah. I have a lot of arts and crafts stuff. I usually use them for like videos. I don't know, sometimes I like to make them artsy. So I have a lot of like markers and foam paper and just stuff like that. The next item I have is another candle. I really like this set as well. It's not my favorite because Spice Pumpkin will always be my favorite. But this is verbena, I think that's how it's pronounced, and eucalyptus, and it smells sort of citrusy, and it gives a really nice, clean, fresh odor. I really liked it, so I got this. So this is my second favorite scent. The next items are a teacup and a tea saucer. And I really like these because of the design. I don't know if you can see very well. It has a greenish design. And I saw them at an antique store and I really liked them. I fancy me some tea sometimes. And you never know, when you have a friend like the Mad Hatter, he invites you to tea parties all the time. So you gotta bring your own teacup, because they don't wash theirs. Next item you've definitely seen before are my trusty scissors. I use these for everything. Everything from arts and crafts to making some voodoo dolls. Or sometimes just like snipping like a stray hair. I use these. The next item is a little fake Oscar. It says World's Greatest Superstar. I got this at Universal Studios. It's something to strive for. Can't wait to have a real one. Alright, wishful thinking. next item is a baby picture of me. I was a chubby baby. You can tell if you look closely. Look, there's a double chin. Still kind of have it. As some of you know, I have 5 betta fish, so you gotta have betta fish food. And they love this. They're very picky eaters. They don't eat everything, but they love this food. Oh, it's not the best smell. I like seafood, crab, shrimp, and all that. But this smells like very concentrated crab meat, and I don't really like. Next, I have some playing cards. These are about a few years old. I went through a phase where I was obsessed with playing cards. Not because I like to play like poker or anything. I don't know how to play poker. I was obsessed with these because I wanted to learn how to do tricks and stuff like that. The next 2 items are a couple of comic books, and more specifically Elektra comic books. Elektra, for those of you who don't know, is or was a character introduced in Daredevil. She's an assassin for hire. And after watching the Daredevil movie, and I saw how she used the swords, these swords, they're called the Sai. I became obsessed with learning how to do what she did. I never took any classes for them or anything, but I learned by watching the movie and slowing it down so I could see the movements that she would do with the Sai, and I would try to replicate. I first started with like sticks and stuff, and then as I got a little older, I got my mom and my dad to let me buy some of the Sai swords, which I now have. Ta-da! So these are Sai, and they're not pointy, so I can't stab you. Well, if you try hard enough, it could, but yeah. These aren't pointy either, not very pointy. So you're not able to stab so much as you can hit somebody with them. Let's see if I can do something for you. Oh, yeah, so after watching Elektra and stuff, I learned how to do some stuff just by watching. So I've never taken a class before, but I think I'm okay. Watch. Okay, next item you've seen before in the background of some of my videos. That 50 Shades of Grey video. This was in the background. And it's a spear. Now this is definitely sharp. And you can stab or slice somebody with this. I don't really know how to wield a spear. I know some basic stuff, but it's mostly for decoration. I keep a lot of weapons. If somebody broke into my house, it would be the wrong house to break into. The next item you've definitely seen before. It's Pikachu. This used to be, this used to make a sound whenever you would hit it. It would make the Pikachu sound. But the battery ran out and I just haven't bought any new ones. Alright, my next 2 items are meshed together. I mentioned how I keep the jars from the Yankee candles after I use them, and this is what I use them for. I store little herbs and stuff like that. These are roses, and then this is lavender. They smell really nice, and I keep them for other purposes, for witchier stuff. And usually, when you make a puppet's like a voodoo doll. You stuff them with whatever things you have, or whatever you want to do. So you can stuff them with stuff like this. So this is a lavender. Say for example that you wanted to make like a doll, like a love voodoo doll. You would probably stuff it with some roses. And since roses represent love and passion, yeah. The next item is a little wooden man, and I got this when I was trying to learn how to draw human shapes, but I never really got into it because I found humans so boring. So I started drawing Pokemon, but like realistic kind of Pokemon, and I sort of just kept this because it looks nice. So every now and then I'll give it some like sort of stance or something. So yeah, it's fun to play with. The next item is another weapon. This was actually given to me as a gift from an ex. This was during the time when I was obsessed with cards and stuff. These are actually like little playing cards, almost like shooting stars where you can throw, and these are very sharp. So you have this one, and you have this one over here. So you throw these. Or if you don't want to throw, you can also take this out, stab somebody with it, or stab with the back right here. It's small, but it'll do some damage. Don't mess with me, I'm a psycho. The next item you've seen before is my gold canvas for my ASMR channel. I don't know if you can see because it's white. Okay. And I finally got to 15,000 subscribers, so I colored that in. And I finally got to 1 million views, so I colored that in. So yeah, this is basically a canvas where I color in every time I reach a goal that I drew on. My next goal is to 20,000 subscribers. So we'll get there. The next item is a little wind chime. It's a little butterfly that I never put up, and it just left in my drawer. Now, there's not much to say about this. It was going to be used for an ASMR video, but I decided not to do the video after all, so just kept this. The next item is a foam board. And I got this board because I thought it would make a good background to some like artsy videos. I don't know, I really like how it looks. My next item is something that is very important to me, and that is my lint roller. When you wear as much black as I do, these are a lifesaver, especially if you have dogs and stuff. Let me roll your ears. There, you're good now. My next item was a gift last Christmas for my sister. It's my little nook. Let's see if you can see. That's it right there. I say it was a gift for my sister. And I use this just to read books. Right now it's out of battery, but I like to read a lot, so I figure this is very convenient when you're on the go. Even though I really love the feel of a book and just flipping the pages, this is a lot better. You can hold lots and lots of books here. So yeah, I only use this for reading purposes. I don't have any games or anything on it. The next item is the Feel Good Log. This was just an ordinary journal. I decided to pop that little note on there, the Feel Good Log. And I use this journal to write down things that I'm aspiring for. If I have a bad day, I rewrite my day the way I wish it went, and it helps me feel better. Just recently I've been going through some stuff, so I haven't been feeling that great, and this has really been helping me. If you guys don't feel that great some days, I suggest you write some stuff down. Like, say for example, you had a bad day at work, you were mistreated by a boss or something. You rewrite your story and make it so that that day seemed like a good one, and write it down as though you were writing like a diary entry, like, dear diary, today this happened to me, and it made me feel great because of this. So just whenever you have those bad days, just do this before bed, and it helps you go to sleep and not feel so bad, because there's nothing worse than going to bed and being mad or being sad, because then you bring that to you into your dreams, and then you bring that to you in the next day, and it's just a drag, and that can lead to a rut, and sometimes you really need to get out of those. So this is what I use to help me out. I would show you what's inside, but I shouldn't. It's a secret. The next item is another witchy item. It's a little cauldron. It's so cute. And you can put your incense in there and let it burn and let the smoke come out. It looks really nice. It's a little dusty right now. I haven't used this one in a while, but I really like it. It's really cute and small. The next item I really like, it's a little set of silver plated butter knives. And if you look closely, you can see little rabbits. I don't know if you can see them. They're really cute. They're pretty heavy for little knives. I think you'd have these for like a fancy little tea party or something like that. I haven't had one of those. Nobody to tea party here with, except the Mad Hatter. I forgot about him. But I wouldn't bring these with them. They might end up lost or in somebody's pockets. And the next items, they're kept in a jar. Another Yankee Candle jar. And they are my little string dolls that I make. These are just made with like yarn and glue, the Elmer's glue. And you can use these for like decoration and stuff, or like poppets. I like making them look like little voodoo dolls. They look cute like that. Keep them in this jar. Yeah, I've made a few. they're not great. I know some people who can make better ones and sell them too. Mine are whatever. They're just for myself. They keep me entertained. The next item is a little toy coffin. And I actually got this with the Plague Doctor drawing at the art walk. I saw this and thought it looked pretty cool. And you can actually open it up and put stuff inside. I put one of the little string dolls in there just for fun. That's where he stays. Somebody was mean to me, so I got back at them. Just kidding. Now my next thing, I know you've seen before. That is my little plague doctor mask. I wore this on my witch roleplay that I based off American Horror Story coven. I really like this. There we go. How do I look? I've always liked these because they look so creepy. I can imagine me in a black cloak, just like this. See if I can tingle your ear. I can't really see. My beak is in your ear. Try this one. And the last item I have is my Mickey hat. I wear this sometimes when I go to Disneyland. One of my most favorite places. It's nice. I don't want to mess up my hair right now, but that's kind of how I look. Ta-da. So yeah, that is the last item I have. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing a bunch of random stuff that I have in my room. Like I mentioned before, this is a tag video done by my friend MinxLaura123, so I'll leave her link in the description bar so you can go check her out, okay? And until next time, guys, happy relaxing, and good night. I made you something. You have to promise not to laugh, though. Promise. Make a promise. Okay. Yeah, I figured one of these would last a little longer than an actual rose. How are you liking yours? Yeah, it's good. Would you like to try some of mine? It's a little messy, okay? Open wide. How is it?